What's up, Flagrant crew? It's your boy, Jiggity Dende. I was just wondering, if
dude.
and when you guys have kids, would you rather they be conservative or liberal while they're growing up? And would it depend on their gender as well?
Good question.
Thanks, guys.
That's a really good question.
Whoa.
So
Conservative
growing
daughter,
up.
facts. Conservative daughter for sure. Probably conservative son too, bro. At least, I mean,
No, that is a
Conservative
great question.
wife, and then I'm conservative. Yeah,
just like that.
Fire.
Yo, think about that. That's a great question.
Yeah.
What do you want your kids to be?
How
Awesome.
staunch? How staunch are we talking?
you want a
Like,
liberal slut daughter just running around,
Why is it?
all fucking sexually empowered,
Why she
putting
gotta
her
be a
mouth on
whore?
everything?
Well, that's the most liberal. You put your mouth on everything. But that's really interesting. Like, if most people want their kids to be conservative, right?
Yeah.
Then you want the world to be conservative. You want other people to be liberal.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
okay,
But
yeah.
what do you want your kids to be?
Yeah.
Now, I want my kids, I'm sure we all want our kids to be open-minded.
Yes,
So I want them to
absolutely.
be liberal in that regard.
Yes.
You know, but in terms of,
So you want liberal?
I want them liberal.
Yeah.
But in terms of my daughter, I don't want her to be too liberal.
What if she's conservative, then goes to college and
yeah,
flips
that leash was too
switch?
tight, and now it's even tighter.
knew those
It
girls?
never loosens. It only loosens. I mean, honest
Dog,
with
you knew those girls in college.
No. Can I tell you? It's only with religion that it loosens. Conservatives that aren't that religious that go to school don't go, oh, Karl Marx is my savior.
I'm not talking about them getting into Marxism.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
he's worried about them getting into
Worried
art.
about
Busting
Marx
it
getting
wide
into that.
open.
Oh, just getting smoked?
Yeah.
No, they're going to get smoked no matter what. That's not it. But of course, 100%. I'm talking about like politically.
Oh.
Like the conservative chicks that you went to school with, they're still conservative now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that. Now the religious chicks you might have gone to school with, sometimes they lose that shit.
Yeah, they flip because they feel like the whole world was lied to.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Why did you?
Yeah.
Which is, I think, something religion needs to address. It's like religion is like mainstream media. It's like, wait, you presented this thing as if there's no other alternative whatsoever, didn't tell me, and then I got out there and I saw what's out there, and I resent you for quote unquote lying to me or whatever. It might be better if it's at least acknowledging the other things that are out there, acknowledging, at least talking about the things you're gonna see. And then when they experience them, they're like, they at least have some preparation. When someone goes, yeah, you can fuck whoever you want, it doesn't matter, then you can be like, yeah, you can, but that might not make you like emotionally happy.
Right.
And if that thing doesn't make you emotionally happy, then maybe it's not something that I want to do.
Yeah.
Instead of just like, I've been restricted my whole life, what should I do? Which I think is what a lot of kids feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fix that, God. But yeah, what a fucking great question.
What would you guys? You didn't answer.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends what you count as like conservative or not.
Like your family.
Sexually or like what are you referring
Like
to?
socially, like yeah, I want my kids to be like socially open-minded.
Yeah, socially liberal, sexually conservative.
But even
But economically,
but they don't have any money.
Conservative, son.
Money anyway.
Yeah.
which is the most annoying. Everybody who has no money should be conservative.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because you're being conserved.
Yeah.
I'm conserving you.
But if you have no money, I don't want to conserve there.
You know what I
If
mean?
I have no money, I want to be progressed into more money.
Yeah.
Nah.
I want to be progressed into universal basic income. Give me money now.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe everybody should be liberal because they're just receiving payouts. Every child should be liberal because that's what life you live. You live off of somebody.
Someone takes care of you.
Yeah.
There's a daddy
What's the
state.
saying? If you're 20 and you're conservative, you don't have a heart. If
Yeah.
you're 30 and you're liberal, you don't have a brain.
Yeah.
That part is what, but the younger part makes sense. Of course, you're liberal. College kids are always so liberal because you got a bunch of loans and you don't even realize you have to pay back.
Yo, there's a buddy of mine. He manages money and for like some fucking billionaires and shit like that. And some of them are like the kids of oil people, and sometimes the kids of the oil people go, "I don't want to invest any of my money in fossil fuels," and it's like, do you realize where this money came from?
Well, that's the Van Gogh people. Like that nonprofit that does like the climate activism.
That throws the tomato soup or whatever on the
Yeah,
paintings?
like that is attached. I think I read like one fucking article, but it was like attached to a specific nonprofit. That nonprofit was created by the daughter of an oil tycoon, who had a house like in Malibu whose property value was being threatened by like rising sea levels.
So the whole
some
thing
shit
is
like
to
that.
protect the fucking house.
Well, that's what people are saying, but like that's when she said she was inspired. Is when she realized like it affected her on an individual level. Blah blah blah.
I mean, I couldn't believe it.
Which is usually
No
how
fossil
people are
fuels.
affected, though.
Yeah, of course. You only care when it affects you.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to take a break from this exclusive Patreon clip because I got to make sure you don't tear up your lungs, and you're going to do that with the freeze pipe, okay? The best bongs in the motherfucking business. Look at this. Not only are they beautiful, impressive, okay? You ask a chick to come over, you pull out one of these, she don't know what to do. She don't know what to do. You ask a dude to come over, maybe you're trying to hook up with a dude, ladies or fellas, you know what I mean? You bust out one of these, he might sit on it. That's how comfy these are. And he doesn't even know about the glycerin chambers that make it extra cool. Why do you think they call it the freeze pipe? That smoke is extra cool coming into your throat and lungs, okay? Fast forward. It's sliding down your throat into your lungs, fast forward with the freeze pipe, because the freeze pipe has got your back. Them glycerin chambers, I'm telling you, never had smoke this cold, okay? You're not gonna be coughing, throat on fire. You're gonna be taking the biggest bong rips you've ever taken in your life. Thank God to the freeze pipe. They got it, and they got your back, okay? So for the smoothest glass pieces at everyday great prices, go to thefreezepipe.com. Use the code FLAGRANT. You're gonna get 15% off your order. That's thefreezepipe.com. Use the code FLAGRANT for 15% off. Shop today. Your throat and your lungs will thank you. Now let's get back to this exclusive Patreon clip. You could join the asshole army, and you should at patreon.com/flagrant2.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I want my kid to be I think my kid will probably just be like liberal until they're like having kids in 45, and then they'll be conservative then. Just like kind of most people.
I think once you have kids, that shit starts tightening up, bro. I've even seen it from my friends.
You have kids and money, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah, let's just kind of keep it. That's what conservatism is. Like,
yeah. It's I was talking to Rogan about this, and I was just like, yeah, I don't know, like weird thing happens. Like when you have a little bit of money and you don't have children, it's like, it's hard to get involved in all like the political melodrama because it just seems like bullshit. It's the same people crying about shit every single day. And he goes, wait till you have kids. I go, what do you mean? He goes, once you have kids, all these things are affecting their day-to-day lives. Right? You're worried about what your kid's learning in school. You're worried about how they're seeing the world.
the music and the video games and the teacher. And
Everything that you're old enough to not give a fuck about and just remove yourself from, they're learning every day.
And they're asking you about it, saying, yo, tell me what the fuck this is.
That's so funny.
A friend of ours said this. He's living in Canada. You guys know what I'm talking about. And he gave like 2 treats to one of his kids, to his daughter, and like 1 treat to his son. And his son goes to his dad and mom. He goes, hey, fair and equal. And he goes, what'd you say? He goes, fair and equal. She got 2, I get 2. And he's like, we need to move back to America. Life is not fair and equal.
Yeah.
Sometimes someone else is gonna get 2 treats, you get 1 treat, you're gonna have to learn how to deal with that shit.
We used to get told this all the time, and I feel like they stopped saying it to kids. Life's not fair. You remember that? Anytime you complain to your parents something wasn't fair, life's not fair.
Yeah.
It was such an important lesson, and it's just gone.
Do they still say it? I don't know. I don't remember any of my nephews getting told that.
My wife said, I heard one mom say it. I thought she was just having like a bad day or something.
My mom used to say, shit in one hand and wish another, see which one fills up faster.
How do parents have time for such long like sayings? My mom never
cut the
had.
fat, Mom.
My mom never had like little like aphorisms or nothing. You know what I
I
mean?
would
Like,
scream across the house, Mom, I can't find this. She'd go, are you looking with your eyes or are you looking with your mouth? My mom used to fucking clown me all day.
your mom's from like a Tom Sawyer book.
That's
Like,
how you learned it. That's how you learned to be a savage.
I wish the stigma of liberals like goes away because people consider liberals like, hippies, they don't care about shit, they're not fiscally conservative and all that type of shit. It's like you can grow up, get older, care about money, and still be progressive and
Yeah, you know whose fault that is, though, right? It's liberals'
No,
fault.
I understand, but I'm just saying it's like not all liberals are.
Yeah,
the way
and
that
I wish
most
the
people
same thing
like.
would happen with fucking conservatives. Like, not all these conservatives are fucking like these crazy Trump,
Neo-Nazi
neo-Nazi
fucking-
motherfuckers.
yeah.
Like, yeah, I think that generally speaking, the Romney conservative and the Clinton Democrat, that's like the last Democrat I remember people say, like, are about this far away
Yeah.
on the spectrum.
Couple key
Even the
issues.
Obama Democrats not.
Oh yeah, Obama's even better.
Yeah.
The Obama Democrat and the Romney conservatives are this far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically just who you like better.
Romney's healthcare plan is what Obamacare is.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I mean? These are the same people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, but
Sorry, you know what's interesting when you said about having kids and everything flips? Every 30 years, these group of kids have a music that the parents hate, and the parents are like, get this shit out of here, let's burn all the CDs, and the kids are like, how could you, free speech? And then 30 years later, they're the parents burning their kids' CDs.
Yeah.
First, it's rock and roll, then it's specific rock and roll, like Mick Jagger, whatever the fuck it was back then, then it's Eminem. Those same parents that listened to Rolling Stones and Beatles are burning the Eminem CDs, and now the parents are burning whatever LGBTQ, there's too much, get critical race theory out. And it's like, or like this guy's offensive, this artist is offensive. Yo, you were just laughing at the parents who were burning your Eminem CDs.
Yep.
Those guys are our age, at 38, and they're, oh, my kids can't be exposed to this. It's so funny when you have kids, everything is different.
because we know the music is bad. Like the music is responsible. You know what I mean? Like we know.
Our parents were right.
They were right, bro. They were right. We was listening to that DMX. Like I want Linda, Felicia, Tamika.
That
I
song
want all.
ruined Al's life,
It
actually.
did.
Okay, let's do one more, then we gotta get out of here.
Oh, there was one dude that looked like Spanish.
What it
Kobe.
do, gang? What's up? What's up? It's
Yeah.
Ara from Dallas, Texas.
What's up, Aura?
So my question is, do you still look for validation within the goats of comedy, like Dave Chappelle or Louis C.K. or any of your other goats that you looked up to? Do you still seek that validation? I know you've technically made it, but is there people that you still look up to? And if not in comedy, what about goats in other industries like CEOs or music or any other industries that you like? I fuck with y'all. Let's go.
Absolutely. I don't think it's